tip that I'm gonna start out with is having a tools and technologies section,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and kind of where to place that.
Okay.
So we've talked about it in a previous video before, so we're both on the same page.
Right. Right.
So you should have a section that has tools and technologies that you've used. And where I place my section, it's a tiny section. It's not even like if you're thinking of a columned resume with 4 columns, it just takes up that one column.
Right.
And it's in the top left-hand corner of my resume because I look at it from, as humans, we read from top left to right.
Yep.
So that's where I put it. Where do you put yours?
Yeah, well, mine's a little different because I have an extensive places that I've worked at. So I kind of, when I put my tools and technologies, I explained it in my last in the last video that we did underneath the last position that I had. With a little code word or section that said frameworks, and I list out all of the technologies that I used in that particular role. So that's where I place it.
See, I put it in both. So
I have it in both? Okay.
I have like a highlighted section that says all the, and it's a compiled list of everything I've used.
Right.
Or everything relevant. I don't put every single thing because some things aren't like PHP. I'm not putting in that because it's not on my resume. Even though I have experience.
But but the longer you go in your career, though, you tend to have more and more technology pieces that you've worked with over the years, and I think I alluded to it in the last video that we did. Touched on resumes was that some of the technologies, they're going to be outdated, they're not used anymore or anything like that, and I think you can't go wrong with either one because when a recruiter looks at your tools and technologies, or they just look at your resume in general, they want to see if the tools and technologies that you've used are what they're looking for. And if you have it at the top left, like you're saying, and if you have it at each one of your jobs, especially if your latest job is at the top, and you've got your frameworks at the at the bottom of that particular job description, then they can quickly scan and see if you have what they're looking for. And
that's what you're trying to catch. You're trying to catch their attention because for recruiters and even developers, because when I look at resumes, I'm looking like you get 30 seconds, if that. I think that might be generous. Before they just disregard it. So you have to catch their attention, and that's a way to do it. So if you have, with JavaScript, if you have experience with Vue or React or Angular, those are hot technologies. You want those very visible.
Very visible.
And that's why I